Hello, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to the Wrestling with Things YouTube channel. I'm going to head right into it. The Women's United States Championship has officially been announced. For all those true professional wrestling fans, we've all been waiting for a mid-card title for the women's division. It feels like the right time. But before we break down this Bleacher Report article, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button to keep up with all our interviews and topics and analysis in the professional wrestling world. And let's get right into this article. One of my favorite apps to get my pro wrestling and sports news is the Bleacher Report Team Stream app. And this article is by Doc Chris Mueller, and this is 7 best options to win the first women's U.S. championship. So let's go right through it, and I'd be happy to know what you guys think about this article, and you could let me know what you think about my thoughts in the comment section. So let's go through it. First option, Ivy Nile over on Monday Night Raw to be U.S. champion. Very good in the ring. Great look. She stands out amongst the roster. I think she has a little bit of untapped potential that WWE may have not tapped into. But this isn't a bad option. You know, she's on American Made. This faction is still fairly new. They need to make a little bit more noise. What better way to do that than maybe having Ivy Nile win the United States Championship and bringing it to a patriotic faction like American Made. So I think this has potential here. But I don't see her as a likely winner only because there's not a lot of momentum on her side right now. Piper Niven, formerly known as Duke Drop. Thank God that name isn't there anymore. Piper is in the tag team division, but she has shown time and time again that in singles wrestling, she is very, very good and underrated. I think Piper would make a great first United States champion. Unfortunately, she seems more focused on the tag division. WWE seems to like her in that spot with Chelsea Green. So I don't think it's highly likely, but it's a possibility, and I wouldn't be mad at that. Raquel Rodriguez, she has recently returned at Bad Blood and is being Liv Morgan's bodyguard. I always felt like Raquel Rodriguez works best as a dominant heel, so I'm glad that she's in that role again. I don't see this being realistic for her. I honestly, realistically could see Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez winning the tag titles before I see Raquel Rodriguez winning the United States title. However, if there's somebody on this list that could use that boost the most and kind of give a two-man power trip vibes or two women power trip vibes, it would go together for her and Liv Morgan to both have championships. I just don't know how much legs that Judgment Day has left in them. Shayna Baszler. Look, I love Shayna Baszler. We all know her NXT run is one of the greatest of all time. She has a legitimate mixed martial arts background, but I unfortunately think that she has no momentum going for her. She's not the greatest promo on the microphone. So I don't think she would be the best option for the Women's United States Championship. I like the pairing with Sonya Deville and Zoe Stark. I think that should be the focus, and I think it likely will be. Mia Yim. I think Mia Yim, if I had to say my personal runner-up for this, I think would be very deserving of this is Mia Yim. Anytime they need a workhorse to help make women look good in the ring, Mia Yim is super reliable. I would love them to give her more time on the microphone. I feel like they haven't given her too much time in segments and promos other than brief backstage moments. But I think Mia Yim would make a great Women's United States champion. And I think this United States championship should be used to make somebody, not necessarily go to a veteran that's accomplished everything there is to accomplish, with the exception of one individual that will be coming up soon, Chelsea Green. I think she is the favorite to me to be the first Women's United States Championship. She has charisma. She can go in the ring. She can carry a backstage segment. She can carry a promo. She has the look of an athlete. I think Chelsea Green will make the perfect first United States championship. And she has my vote as the first United States championship in the women's division. I'd be happy to be wrong. Like I said, Mia Yim, I think, could also benefit from it. But I'm going to root for Chelsea Green. And last but certainly not least, Naomi. Look, I know I said it should be used to make somebody that maybe never won a championship or could use the fresh boost to the division, but Naomi's the only veteran that I take a look at and say, man, she's a former SmackDown Women's Champion. She has a WrestleMania moments. She's a veteran, but it's been so long since creative has thrown her a bone and threw her some purpose. I think she would deliver as the first Women's United States Championship. So if WWE is going the route of we want a veteran name to hold it first, so the second winner could have some credibility after beating that person, Naomi fits that bill. However, if they're thinking what I hope they're thinking and they want to make somebody new, I think Chelsea Green is the best fit. But that's it for today. Shout out to Doc Chris Mueller. If you want to keep up with all our interviews and conversation on the pro wrestling world with pro wrestlers and other pro wrestling creators, subscribe to us on YouTube at Wrestling with Things.